Alright, hey, Hayes Mega here, and I got a video about the Manitou Dorado fork. Alright, this is like a 2021 Manitou Dorado. It's the 37mm one, okay? And lately it's been the damper leg. The damper leg has been leaking on me, so we're gonna try this product out, alright? So this is the Risk Seal Doctor, alright? It's by riskracing.com. And what it's supposed to do is supposed to clean your seals up so it doesn't leak. All right, so the idea is after a while a bunch of dirt gets pushed through the seal, and then that dirt in there, it allows the oil to drain out of the fork, especially on upside down forks like the Dorado. Okay, so I wanted to give this a whirl. Okay, yeah, so I purchased this on Amazon for $25 from Risk Racing. And so this is the smallest version, all right, because it's for seals 35 to 45 millimeters. Okay, so it works on those types of forks. All the bikes that Hades Mega owns, they're like got these skinny little forks anyway, so this should work for all of them. But I wanted to try it specifically on the Dorado. So the Dorado is just a kind of weird fork. It's not. Well, it's a mountain bike fork, and Hades Megas doesn't really have a lot of experience working with mountain bike forks. It's very similar to a motorcycle fork, but not really, okay? So there is no oil seal, all right? So motorcycles have an oil seal, and they have a dust seal, all right? So we just got to stick this up in there, all right? And it only has like a dust seal is what it has. It has a dust seal, and it has this foam that keeps, I guess the foam is the one that keeps the dirt out or something. Okay, and yeah, so hopefully we could use this to clean out the dust seal, so you know, if there's any kind of dirt in there, it'll keep it from leaking. All right, Hayes Mega is planning to at least change the oil on these forks. I've only had it for like a year, and yeah, I think it's about time to service it, so should probably do it. I'm getting the parts together to do it, but I wanted to give this a whirl. All right, lately actually they haven't been leaking at all, but I still want to try it. We'll try it on both the air spring leg and the damper leg. Okay, so let's give it a whirl. Let's go take a closer look at this, and then we'll try it out on the Dorado fork. All right. Okay, there it is. So the Risk Seal Doctor. All right, I had a product very similar to this, but it was not like this. So the way this guy works is it clamps to your fork, and you stick it up in the seal, and it's got a little claw here that will clean the area underneath the seal. Okay. So let's see if we can go dig under there and get some of that dirt off here. All right, let's go take a look at the packaging. So it prevents and cures leaky fork seals in seconds. In seconds, guys. It's a small size. So this is a small one. I think there's a small, medium, and large. I know some dirt bikes got some monster thick forks, but Hades Mega bikes don't have those kind of forks. It works on, the small size works on fork tubes 35 to 45 millimeter. Okay, basically you just snap it in and twist it. It works with motorcycle fork diameters 35 to 45 millimeters, like I mentioned, and it removes the dirt that causes leaky seals. All right, I did ask Risk Racing on their Amazon webpage whether I could use this on a mountain bike fork, and they're like, yeah, go ahead, knock yourself out. So I guess it's okay. We'll find out. And it's guaranteed regular use of Seal Doctor will extend the life of your seals. Right? Yeah, there's nothing worse than coming up to your bike and there's like a little puddle of oil underneath of it. All right, especially if the oil drips on the brakes. Okay, that's the worst part. Okay, if you get any oil on from your forks on your disc brake or the caliper, then yeah, that's kind of like a safety thing. And obviously your brakes aren't going to work like they're supposed to. Right. Okay, everything is sweetened by Risk. Hades Mega does have I have ordered stuff from Risk before. I have the anti-blister gloves, all right, that I got from them, and they work good. I use them when I go dirt biking all the time, right? So, okay, so here's the directions, and then we'll go try it. So as you can see, they're doing it on an upside down fork, all right. So what you're gonna do is you gotta pry out the dust seal, and then you're looking for the oil seal. Then you stick you clamp the cleaner, all right, onto the fork leg, and then you push it up into the oil seal, and then you rotate it, and it should you know, clean it. Okay, it has the little claw, the claw cleaning action. Okay, so it's going to be a little different for the Dorado. There's no oil seal, all right, that I know of. I think the dust seal is the oil seal. All right, so we'll go ahead and try it out. Okay, so here is the fork in question. All right, this is the one that the leaky one. So the first thing you're going to want to do is clean your fork as good as possible. All right, the part that slides. All right, the stanchion. So that's what I'm going to go do. All right. I'm sure there's all sorts of goodies on this. There's some oil on it too. So I'm going to clean the area above the stanchions and the stanchions itself. Okay. And it might help if you remove the fork guard. All right, but I'm going to try it with the fork guard on there. Okay, I'm going to get it back here, clean around the seal surface. Okay, and make sure as much of the dirt as possible you can clean is out of there. Okay, and then maybe I want to try to get up under, clean around the seals real quick. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, I got the tool here. All right, I'm gonna take it out of it. So it's got a little holder, all right, so you can take it in your toolbox and stuff. All right, just slide that off of there or unclamp it. All right, and then you don't really need that right now. Just make sure it's clean. Okay, and I guess you can do it both ways. Okay, so like I said, this doesn't have a oil seal, just a fork seal, just a dust seal. So we're going to clamp this onto here. Okay, clamps on there nicely. All right, and we're going to try to get the little claw under the seal. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then we just want to rotate it. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. Well, it took some grease out. Okay, guys. Okay, and then I'm gonna want to, while I'm spinning it, I'm gonna draw it out, and that's it. Okay. And that was super easy. All right, guys. So this is the stuff that got out of it. All right. It was basically the grease that's inside there. There's some of that slickoleum grease. Yeah, I just took some of it out, but I think that's a success. Okay, so I'm gonna go slide this down a bit. All right, and that's why you want to make sure the stanchions are clean before you put this tool in there, so you don't get any dirt between the tool and the stanchion and scratch your stanchions up. All right, and then now what you're gonna want to do is all that gunk that it got out of there. Alright, it doesn't really look like dirt. Maybe the seal's going back. Yeah, so ultimately, if you can't get this thing to fix your leaky seals, then you're going to have to replace the seal. Okay, maybe your seal is just bad. It's that time. Okay, but it is like it's used as a kind of preventative maintenance item also, okay? Also, my bike is on a stand. I don't think your bike really needs to be on a stand, but okay. And then you're gonna take the tool off. Okay, unsnap the tool. Yeah, there's not a. If possible, it's best to take the fork shield out, man. It kind of makes it a pain in the booty to get off. Okay, and there it is. So that's the stuff that I got out of it. Pretty much all over the rest of the fork. Okay, and that worked pretty well. Okay, so hopefully we won't have any leaky forks. Okay, and then when you're done, you just put it back on this little holder, all right, and keep it in your toolbox. And I will go ahead and do the rest of the forks that I have. So you can use it as a preventive maintenance cleaning tool, all right? So if you periodically clean your seals, it'll prolong their life, all right? Because you don't want any dirt and stuff to get under there, okay? I don't know if what we really did was right, because like I said, this is just a dust seal, all right? And the dust seal is it's like a big seal like in here, so there is no oil seal in these forks, okay? So there's not like a bunch of oil in there, is what I want to say, okay? Okay, and so that is the Risk Racing Seal Doctor, all right? It worked pretty good. There's two sides to it. There's like a thicker side, and I'm not really sure what this other side is, but this is the oil seal side. All right, maybe this is for cleaning the dust seal. But the dust seal, you can pry it off, and then you can clean around it. Yeah, you could clean the dust seal with it too, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so if you're using this on a motorcycle fork, you'll have the oil seal side up, right? So the oil seal will go in here. It'll go into the oil seal, and then there's this thicker one, all right, on the bottom. This is the one you use to clean the dust seal, all right. And so you would rotate this on the dust seal the other direction if you had one, all right, and then it'll clean the dust seal also, okay. The dust seal is a little looser is what I want to say, okay. The oil seal is like super duper tight. Cool deal. So it looks like it's a pretty durable product. I think I've used some a seal saver before. That's the little plastic thing that you stick up in there to clean the fork seal, and it just broke right away. So this seems like it's much more durable and it's not going to break as easy, okay. I'm pretty impressed with how it worked, okay. It's a good design and stuff. All right, so there you go. If you got a leaky fork seals, you might want to give this a go before you have to take it apart and change the seals, okay? It'll save you some headaches. Alright, it'll prolong the life of your seals. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will put a link in the description of the video where I purchased this if you would like to get one yourself. They have them in different sizes too. So if you have a bigger fork, then you can get a bigger one, okay? But this works from 35 to 45 millimeters. Yep. Okay. Thanks for watching. Here's the go.